What's up, everybody? Okay, so in this video, got something a little bit different planned. I'm just gonna get into some back testing. I was using a strategy; it does work, and it is profitable. And I can show you the back test and whatever, but it was more focused on price and time, not trend. It was more like, okay, at this time, take these signals. So I'm just gonna focus on trying to capture the most amount of money as possible. So it's got some trend like entry conditions. We're gonna use both of our EMAs, all that sort of stuff. I'll get more into it in the next half of the video. But today the price action was very favorable, and we passed an eval in one trading day. So basically, I have a flipping strategy where I will use the maximum allowed amount of leverage, which is like 10 mini contracts. So ridiculous. I think it's like $50 a tick or something. Or what is it? 4 times 12.5. So it's like $500 a point, guys. $500 a point. So, anyways, basically what you do is you wait for market open and wait for all the volatility, and you just pick a direction and you hope for the best. You launch a massive trade and it either hits your stop or it goes to profit. And a lot of the time, if it's not going my way, I'll get out, right? So I'll get a second chance on it. But a lot of the time, you can I'll just do it in a single trade right off the open, or shortly after the open, depends. Um, and you can flip, and basically, there's a minimum amount of days that they require you to trade. So you just take small positions on the micro contract until a minimum amount of days has passed. Then you get funded, right? That way you're not wasting time, right? You can get right to the consistency shit. So my goal was to have five funded PAs before the end of the year. But on Friday, I accidentally had my trade copier set to follow an evaluation when I thought it was set to my performance account, and I blew up my account, man. I tried to make it back. We got close, but ultimately it was too there wasn't enough, and I just now that being said, the path to success is never a straight line, right? So but we're getting back on the horse. It doesn't mean I can't trade properly. It doesn't mean I'm not profitable, and we're going to get into the back test for you so you can really understand how this works and what we're doing and what we're looking for when I post these videos. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Basically, we are looking for, our rules are, we have must trade with the trend using the SMA and the EMA, so the blue and the yellow line. For a buy, you have to have a positive slope on the SMA. So we have to be facing up. And we have to be above. We have to close above both the EMA and SMA. I'm not sure if I'm going to enforce the rule for the EMA. We want a positive slope on the EMA just because it is a lot slower than the SMA. But I think if we use a positive slope for the SMA, that's going to prevent us from getting into losing trades. All right. So our stop goes a few ticks below our entry candle. And we're looking for a close above both the SMA on a buy. And let me just preface this again. We must have a buy signal with warp. Oops, must have. Right? Stop goes a few ticks below the entry candle. And puncture trades. are allowed with the trend. And I'll also allow reversal trades with minimum risk. So basically, if we enter at the top of a reversal candle, top or bottom, with the trend, oh, sorry, counter trend. We're allowed to counter trend trade this one, but our stop is only going to be a few ticks total. That's why we're allowed to take those trades, because the risk is so low. You can trade it counter trend, right? A loss is almost break even. So that's the only thinking behind there. Let me just see, have I missed anything? I guess if I've missed anything, we can bring that up. But those are the basic rules for our new entry conditions. It's more a trend. It's got the trend in mind, right? We're listening to our EMAs more so. So our trade times are between 4 and 10 a.m. I don't get up much earlier than 5, so we'll start at 5. All right, so here we are, 5 a.m. This is not, we're above our EMA. The sell time, so we can't take it. We're above our 120 EMA. Here we have an entry. This is an entry here. Oh yes, our first profit target. This is what I forgot. Our first profit target is 200% of our entry candle. All right, so we do this. So this, we have our negative slope here. This is a loser, but we have our negative slope here. Looking for 200%. Do we get it? We do get 200%. I close a little early just so I can lock out a winner or a break-even trade. So once we hit our first profit target, stops go to break even. So our entry is here. We have negative slope here. We're below the EMA. We can take this trade, right? We take this trade. We try it out. First one is a winner. We do come down to 200% of that candle. Second one comes back and takes us out break even. Right? Okay, so that we do have another sell signal here, but since we get, I don't know if I would take this one. I could. We could also take this one too. So here's another one. Again, we puncture. We close below our EMA. We close below our ATR. And we're looking for 200%. And sometimes if the candle's too big, we'll just look for 150%. So our entries here at this close, right? Do we get the 200%? We never, our stop goes just above this high. We never do come back to the stop. And I think, I probably would have gotten out here just looking at all this chop. And I would have brought back my stop to break even. I probably would have had it. It probably would have gotten taken out somewhere in here. Our stop was protected. And just seeing that we were having trouble coming out of this area, and we are, for the most part, seeing bullish price action, I probably wouldn't have taken this signal, even though this entry condition would have been okay. So now we have a puncture. This is also an entry here. I could, there's going to be a lot of entries with this strategy. The key is to find the big ones, right? So I'm not going to waste my time, but this is a good entry as well. We're above our EMA. We have positive slope We punctured. This would have been our entry candle. So now we're looking for 200% of this candle. Right? Would have entered here. Stop goes below here. Come up. And we do get the 200%, but we would have been out at the next signal here. That probably would have small winner. Sometimes this produces huge winners. That's the key here. A lot of break even and small losers, but big winners. Big winners when it wins. Okay. So those almost don't even count. 736. Okay, here we are allowed to enter here. We got positive slope. It does to me look like a inverted signal. I would have probably taken this trade anyway though. So we'll just say this one is a loser. Come down. Yeah, it does. Let's just say this one's a loser. Comes down. Loss. Uh-oh. We lost. $40, something like that. All right, come down. No more. We're below. We did close. We closed below here, so you could have entered here, but we'll just go put it right at our stop. All right, so now we have a big winner here right after 8:30. Here probably wouldn't have been the best day for me. So here's our entry candle. Looking for 200%. Boom, we're in on the close of this one. We hold it till we hit 200% here. And then our stop goes to break even. Right, stop goes to break even here. You know, depending on how this would have worked out. Yeah, I would have been looking for 200%. Okay. Sometimes you look for 50, but since this candle was so tiny, I would have went. So anyways, now we're waiting for either the next signal or a close below our 8 SMA. We close below right there. So look at that. That's a 46-point move. And we keep going. Okay. I don't think I would trade. I'm out. I'm done by 10 o'clock. So big winner late into the morning. Got some small winners in here. I think we'd actually be down on the day until this point. Anyways, that's day one. Move on to the next day. Where are we at? 16 minutes. It's a long video. Hey. Day 2. We are trending down right here. So this is our entry candle. Actually, if we would have gotten up at 5, we would have started up here. So say I actually made it out of bed at 5 a.m. This one would have been a loser. We would have entered here. Unfortunately. Right at 5 a.m. It's almost like this was inverted a little bit at the beginning. So we're here. Unfortunately, we close. I'm not sure if we would have held this, but we did close above here, so we're out. We closed above our SMA. Let's just call it a full loss. full loss here. Right. Couple, I will put it here. That's just full loss. So we lost there. Close below here. I'm not sure we would have entered right away. We probably would have waited for a stronger signal. So I would have been waiting. Right? We're looking for a nice strong signal. And here it is. Say we catch this one. We got negative slope. It is positive up until this point. Maybe we get in here somewhere in the middle because we're looking for negative slope. We get in here on this close. Say this is our entry candle, even though this one would be okay. This is a huge correction. The other thing too is we're coming off this monthly level. Oh, would have been a decent little winner. First target at 200, right? Second target, oh, actually it would be at this close. Entered here short. Second target would be the next signal candle. So that's two pretty massive winners. Move this, whatever. There we go. Oh man. Here. Big winner. Here, we're allowed to take the puncture. Since we closed below this level. I would have been sketched out a little bit. It's not that strong of a close. Doesn't look like it's a news release. So we would got this here. We're looking for 200% on the first one, but we don't get it. And since this is so big, I'd probably be out at the 50% marker, 150. So I'm probably out there. And then my stop is at break even. It doesn't get hit. We're out at the next. We're either out at the next signal candle because we're afraid it's inverted, or we hold it until we get a close above our SMA. Now, this next signal candle comes. Maybe we're in, maybe we're not. We don't get the 200%. Maybe it's a loss. We are getting close to 730, and yeah, maybe we take a loss here. Above this candle, or sorry, yeah, from here. Say we. This is our close here. So our stop is probably here. Let's just say we close out the trade around here, where we get a close above the SMA. Right. Now this trade is interesting. This is where we close at 730. We got positive slope, no entry here. This one looks like an okay entry, but it's right after the open, so I probably would have just stayed out of it. Our next entry would have been here. It would have been this, because look, we closed below here, and we're looking for 200%. I think. Oh wait. I think since it's a pretty decent sized candle, I would have only been looking for 50%. So we'll call it 50. Here, it's first winner, 17, a little bit bigger than average. And then close below Like I probably ultimately would have been out here, down here, especially at the especially after 8:30, because usually you get turnarounds on the half hour mark between the hours. So say we close here, 23 points. This one, no entry, no entry, no entry, still no entry, still no entry. We're done for the day anyway, so it's 10 o'clock, right? 3 minutes. All right, we're up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Probably wouldn't have been up that early, just considering our first 3 minute signal after 5. That's 6. So right here, we would have probably gotten burned on this one. We opened up here. No, we need a close. It's a close above, not an open, right? Where we close, that's the important part. So we wouldn't have taken this even though we opened above it. We still closed below it on the previous candle. So that's not. Otherwise, we would have taken a loss from here to here. Okay. 648. This negative slope. You know, I probably would have been nervous after this 630 candle. There's probably some news here. Probably would have taken it anyway because we're mostly positive here, trending up. Say we take it here. So we're looking for 200%. Probably here. We get 200% when our slope is positive, right? Entered on this close. We would have got our 200. It's not a big winner, but winner. And we probably would have been out on this candle break even. Oh, 0. Right. Now this candle is ridiculous. We're not playing. We would not be in here because it's the open. But look, if we would have followed my strategy, like just imagine, this one does end up being mostly a winner. You can get in here, but your account's getting taken for a ride. Like you could get in here. I would put, because this candle's so large, the stop would be below this 50% mark, and we're only looking for 50%, right? And it's from the close of this candle here. This one, close of this candle, right? Stop and break even now here. And let's just call it even, right? Say we just hold it. We're out. Zero. Next signal is at 7:57 a.m. Big, nice entry candle, positive slope on the 8 SMA. We're above the 120. I don't see an issue with this trade, although I would like this slope to be a little bit more, but just based on the price action, like we are okay to enter with our current rules. So this is our entry candle. Enter on the close here. Bingo, we're looking for 200%. It gets hit here. We come all the way. We almost hit the stop. Right, and then break even here. Realistically, we'd be out here as an okay, decent winner. $9.30 comes. This is a good signal here. Very small winner, but we hold it. until we get a close below our SMA. So we're kind of just grinding up here near this key level, right? Which is obviously acting as a bit of resistance, but we're trending up. So we're in here. Stop is below here. We come up and we hit our 200% marker before we hit our stop. Here, close here. Our next contract is out. It'll probably be out here, but we'll just call it here. We'll say we're out at the close below. Even though this probably would have been a bigger winner because I would have been out a little earlier. Probably would have trailed my stop here, especially after this candle. No entry here. I mean, this is just right on the line, literally. But we don't close above it. So I would not enter. And we're past 10. We would have been out of our trades here anyway. So let's just say with our strategy, we're out on this candle. We close 10 o'clock. Now that's trade. Bingo. It's a big win. All right. So what is this? Day 4 now? Scroll. 4 a.m. Oh, shit, bro. What did I do? Oh, no. This day would have been garbage. I think this is a holiday. This might have been, like, what day is this? I remember this. November 23rd. Is that it's American Thanksgiving. It's American Thanksgiving. We're not expecting much. Anyways, we still have a good entry here. So once again, new rules. This is our entry candle right here. We have we do have negative slope here. Probably would have taken this trade. Doesn't matter if it's over or under. I think just as long as there's slope. If there's a negative slope on the SMA, then we're okay to enter. Okay, entries here. Call it here. We're out at 200% there. Boom. Not that big of a trade. It's gonna be a slow day, right? And then I think we're out. We're out here. So decent little trade. Only very tiny candles. 657 comes. Another entry candle here. This is actually a good signal. We would have been winning. Slight. I don't know if I would have taken that one. It probably would have been this one. I would have been a little sketched out about the slope. Say this is the first signal with negative slope. This one. This is the first one. So we're in here. We're looking for 200. Right? Oh yeah, that is right. We're here. Looking for 200 on the first one. Yeah, and then we're out. We're out. Break. So not that good of a trade. This was almost a buy signal, but didn't quite make it there. This looks inverted. Although this candle did close below, we would have been stopped out. We would have stopped out here. Taking this trade. I'm not even, that's just, it's nothing. Right? We did kind of close here, but we don't have our slope. We don't have our slope here. We closed above here on the signal. Like we would have, maybe we would have taken this if we were dumb and we weren't watching out for reverse polarity. Maybe we would have taken this, but look, we close here. Our stop's right here. Here, this is an okay signal. This one is a winner. You know, our entry candle is tiny as hell. Very tiny. But we're only looking for, we're just trying to lock in profits. Boom. My entry's there. Come back to break even. I think we would have probably closed it out before it hit break even, but we'll say it was break even. So this one, this is a loss. Come up here. Yeah, it closed above. Boom, that's a loss. That's a loss. Realistically, probably wouldn't be trading anyway. This cross below is a good clean signal. I don't think we puncture this level. We got negative slope here. We're looking for 200%, but we don't get it. Closes here. We'd be out with both contracts here. We'll say one of them we got out here. Just tiny little wins, right? Tiny little wins, like not even. I don't even think I'd be making money on the commissions. Okay, next day. This is a holiday too, so like nobody's trading. All right, so 5 a.m. We're back at it. Okay, I don't see any entries here. This looks okay, but I don't know if I would have taken it. Let's say we do take a loss here. We take a loss here. Say it's a big loss. Looking for that negative slope, right? Negative slope here. It's another loss. Say we closed here. We closed below here, but we didn't get our slope until this point, and it's 632. I don't know if I would have taken this, but for the back test, we'll say I took it. We'll say I took it and I lost. Oh, this should be down. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go back and check and make sure that I have all my losers below. Now this is another signal. It was a big boy. I don't know if I would have held it into 730. Say we're out. Say we're out. not super clean, but I probably would have been like, okay, we're in. Right? I think we would have been here. We did close here. We closed above, so it would have been another loss, guys. Would have been a once we close above this level, it's a loss. So we have this one is a loss. Right? It's not a very good day for us, but that's okay after. We would be allowed to re-enter here. Since it's after market open though, I think I would have been looking for maybe 50% of this one. I don't think I would have got it. So I would have been in here. And we probably would have lost here. Yeah, we just didn't get it. We just didn't get it, guys. This is a loss. Look at all this. Another loss. Right? This would have been our first winner, but we wouldn't have made a lot. It would have came down into probably looking for 200. Hold a winner. Decent sized winner. Actually, no, we would have been in, we would have been out. I'm not sure if we would have traded this, to be honest. Whoops. Where are we? Right? Would we make this? No. We would have closed above here and it would have been pretty much break even. So it wouldn't have been a good day for us. And after this, after 3 consecutive losses, I would have been done for the day. So 1, 2, 3, right here. We would have been done by before 7. Probably would have been done before 7. Anyways, I'll stop counting the losses because just like I said, this is a trend following strategy. If we're getting chop, we're going to get a lot of small losses, right? Just didn't produce good signals. Right? Like when you get these weak little crossovers, you got to watch out. So, anyways, chop. I think the 21st was a Tuesday. Okay, I don't think that was American Thanksgiving then. Or was it 24th? Was it? I don't know. Twenty-third. It would have been a Wednesday. It was just wasn't a good day. And it's gonna happen. Like your strategy isn't gonna work some days. You just gotta wait. No entry here. Entry here. Looking for 200 off this guy. This close above. So it would have been one winner. Would have been from here to here. Looking for 200, right? 200, maybe. I would have got sketched out. Maybe look for whatever. But for this strategy, we're looking for 200. 200. Stop at break even. We close below the 8 SMA there. Or below. Totally inverted here. Below. Invert again. Boom. Here's our new signal. This is a good one. Right? Oops. Surely just here to here. We're in. Up to 200. Boom. And then we're out at the next signal. That's a decent little win. Fortunately, can't take that one. We're looking. So yeah, we definitely had positive slope here. Yeah. Nicely. Here is just an absolute massacre. If you're trading inside of here, you're a dummy. I would have been able to take this trade. So let's say I do. I did. Fucking not again. F8. Stop is here. We're in at the close of this one. We hold it until 200. We do get our 200. 14 points. And then we have our stop and break even. But I think we close it out here. Small win. 730. Skipping that one. I don't think I would, just the way that looks. I mean, this is technically an entry, but I don't think I would take it. No, it's not an entry because look at the slope. You're not getting that negative slope. Boom. Here it is. This one's a pretty decent sized winner. Like, your strategy is not going to work every single day. So it's important that you have other rules in place to make sure that you don't go off the fucking rails when it doesn't. So we come up here. We don't quite get 200. Let's say we're out with both of our contracts at this level. When we close below, ultimately, I probably would have been out here at 150. So let's just say I did get out here, but it doesn't ever come back to our break even. We get close, and maybe I would have even had it a little bit lower, maybe lower this candle, right? I would have been out here. We're still in a buy time. This is a good signal. I don't know if I would have taken it. Where are we? Right around 930. Would have been a tiny winner. I'm not even gonna. Whatever. This one, close above. This is a loser. Really unfortunate. We close above here. It comes back and takes their stop out. Maybe we give back that much. So we're flat on the day, maybe even down a little bit. Right around. Call it. 10 a.m. This is a good signal, but it's a loss. I probably would have been worried that we were inverted. You know, here. Didn't close above. Here, I think I would have been in. Let me just check. Right, so we're in here looking for 200. We do get the 200. Stop and break even after that. And looks like it comes in and it stops out right here. Stops out. This. Yeah, that's okay. This one. Stopped out here. Stopped out. Break even. And then we do have another, like, we could get in here again. Probably would have ended up making money on this one, but okay. Sell time, no trades here. We're done. That's 10 a.m. We're done at 10 a.m. Realistically, I'm not trading past 8:30. Oh, I missed this guy. This was a good trade. I missed this. I definitely would have taken this one. So we're here. I mean, technically, this is it. We're close above, but we don't have positive slope until this candle, so I'm in here. First is out. Second is never hit until our next signal candle. Be a decent little winner. I'm only allowed 7 trades a day though, so but that would have been like trade 5. Okay, you guys get the point. I'm just gonna tally it up. Tally it up. We had lots of trades. Lots of losers. Most of them were winners. 2-5. All right, so this is how much money we would have made. And that's just with micros. So if I do this, what do we do? Go on. Let's see here. Contract type. Micro, so 1.25 per tick. Per tick. Right? Tick per point 4 for the NQ. We could do this plus this. Not sure if you're supposed to do times this one, right? Plus this one. Oops. Times this one. Should be this one. Oh, this should be the dollar here. So what is that value? Right, this one. No, this. This should be H2. How many? Check with how many ticks? Total ticks. And then we could do total. This is cumulative. No, is it cumulative? It would just be daily P&L. Do this. Boom times per tick. It's not daily P&L. It'd just be trade. Per trade. Then your cumulative net profit would be this one plus this one. Delete this. Equals this, and then plus this. Good. That's the cumulative, bro. Come on. Oh, and then my bad. It should be this plus this. And then this one should be oh wait, plus my bad. It doesn't have to be that one. It has to be this one. Equals this plus this. Come on, bro. Here we go. This is our cumulative profit. So over time, this would be our account balance. Just with micros, we're to follow our rules. Although with this thing, would have had me. So we would have lost 1, 3 trades. So we're allowed total per day. Even so, it's not that big of a losing day. But you get the point. Keep in mind around 10% of this would be gone due to commissions. And yeah, this would be around 90%. It probably would have ended up around this $1,400 mark. This is only like 3 or 4 days. So here's the back test. We know we're profitable. Yeah, if this helped you in any way, shape, or form, I'm happy. I hope it was slightly entertaining. But I think I'm going to close out the charts for today. I'm going to work on some other stuff. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.